40K universe. Today, as you may know from the title and the thumbnail, we are starting to create some 40K 11th edition layouts or terrains. Therefore, I printed myself on a, so it's a Europe-sized paper A3. I printed all these new footprints. Let's have a look at them. The two big ones, and we got some more thinner ones. This is even very thin. We got one big square and another one. What I will do is I will cut them out on the red lines with my pair of scissors, and then I will transfer them to a piece of MDF. That should be, I will have to order some more because I only have 2 left. But if I have a look, I can easily fit this here and then some more there. So we will start off with one of the big ones, one square one, maybe one small one. And I also 3D printed some terrain because I started these sisters army. I thought about how cool would it be when they will fight my World Eaters. They have the same Desertarian look base. How cool would it be if they fought on a desert map? I also got a map, and they thought about a ruined monastery. So I 3D printed some of these monastery pieces. What else do we have? We got a normal sized wall with a generator. We got a more with metallic. I think I will paint these in bronze with the grayish walls. Then for some special terrain features, we got this warp gate. I think it's a warp gate because you can put out this warp thing. So you got a normal archway, and then you can transfer this. Yeah, not that easy with one hand, but you can transfer this one without breaking anything. Yeah, you get understanding. I have to get rid of some of the placeholders. Then we got, because I think it's a church monastery from the sisters, they got an orbital cannon I can place somewhere, maybe, I don't know. And then they have to communicate, so they got a little radar station. And I can show you the box. There is more. So we got this huge box full of 3D printed stuff, and we will have a very nice time fitting them. We just can have a look maybe at one of the, yeah, that could be good. So we will transfer this like this, and then we just can mix it like this. So we got our footprint and our ruin over here, maybe some gravel stones. That is a little bit too big, but I don't play tournaments, so maybe this is okay. We can put even this on this side, and then we got a nice like tower thing. We got this little just stone wall things, just for this, maybe like this. It's not perfect, but as I said, it's just me playing here. And then we got some dead soldiers we can scatter around. We got this little altar because it's a shrine world. Yeah, and so on. You get the idea. So we will see us next when I will cut them out and transfer them. I will fast forward the transferring, and then you will hear my voice when I cut the MDF, and we are ready to gluing them down. So see you in a minute. Cut MDF plates. I used my jigsaw and just cut them out. That was very much faster than me doing it with my hobby knife. Therefore, we can prepare them, and when the glue gun is hot, so I think about a big centerpiece-like thing here, and we can play them separately. We need some of the small ones. I think is that possible to fit all in here. Yeah, nearly. So, as you can see, I'm missing part E and F, and also one of the big parts. I lost E and F while sawing. I don't know where they went, so I have to do them again with the next big one. But as I mentioned, I don't have any MDF leftovers, so I have to order a new pack for future products. Then we will take our holy grail of 3D printed stuff and then try to figure out where to put what. And then when I'm happy with the result, I think about gluing them down. So maybe just tell me in the comments, do you like the new rules for terrain in the new 40K setting? Or did you wish for something more, something different? Did you like the L-shape ruins? Just tell me, I'm very interested in your opinion. I think it's very nice that we can actually build some dioramic gameplay themes. That's a little bit big. Yeah, I think we will get a problem with our special things because I didn't show you this little temple thing. Maybe for the next big one, I think that's just gonna be a temple, something like that. Then what is with my main battery? I think that would fit like this. We got a turret to mount, and we need something small. Maybe this goes over here. There are all these small walls, like this one. No, that doesn't fit. So, what's that? Yeah, I think I will take this one and then put a dead person here. You can't see this, so I'm here, just this wall. Maybe like, no. I will do it like this and then drop a dead person there. What else do we have here in this lobby blocks? Of course, our ruined generator. Where to put this? Maybe here, like this. And then we think about something there. So I think about the monastery. Okay, so this is finished, I think. Maybe a little wall here, just to round this up. Like this. Yes, okay, then this one is finished. And then I will put these over here so you can see them. So we got our little monastery with a little entrance here. Then where are all these high parts? Maybe a high corner here. No, we will change this because we have a second set. And this second set actually has this raised, but it's broken. It broke. It did break, yeah. And I can't bend it anymore. So that looks shitty. I like this stairway, like a broken entrance. You can just put the entrance here. And then this over there, like the entrance at the corner. That would be more fitting, but I need a it's not that easy as I thought it would be. It's like a big puzzle. And I can hear the glue gun screaming, "I'm ready, use me!" But I'm not ready. So maybe like this. I don't like that. That would be nice. And then we need something to cover up this little gap here. They're all too big. I think I will have to cut this. So we will cut this here. And then just left that open. So this is our first terrain. Then we will glue that down, and then I can show you the different pieces in a close-up. So glue gun, just not too much. I don't have clear one, so we don't want to spill a lot of them over. What I like on the glue gun, it's already tightened. So our first piece, yeah, I can't even move it. So first piece done. Then we will take this one. to get most of it on the base. Okay. You're also done. Our intact door. Is it intact? Oh, we need some super glue. It did break. And it's not a good kind of break, because it's a hole inside. So our arch gateway, can zip it out. Then the first bigger wall section. Maybe I just will build different part. I already also got some original Games Workshop pipelines. I got some MDF crates. Maybe just will build several more of these smaller ones, just for some variation. I like this one very much too. So then on to the big parts. Maybe I will cut this first and then gluing it down. So just tell me, or anybody who likes, are you planning to build your own terrain? What do you use? Are you planning on build the actually Armageddon planet or something else? I'm very interested in terrain building ideas for the future. So maybe just tell me what you have in mind and how you think you will build them. There's always something to learn. So, and then this goes here. I will have to check the time. Maybe I will build paint in a separate video. I will, of course, for sure, build in a separate paint in a separate video. I should not talk and glue at the same time. But maybe I will prepare the second stage, the sand and the crackle paste and so on, in a second video as well, because I don't want to make the video as long as my first paint video, or my first build video from the Armageddon box. Nobody wants to see that. I recognize that. So I'm trying to do more short videos than one gigantic one. Okay, so how we will cut this one? Can we just cut it with our... Yeah, that should work with... Yeah, you can already hear it break. Okay, so now we got a hole, but I think that's not that bad. We just can put crackle paste and things there. And now you can see it fits perfectly on the base. Like this. I think I will do this way. And that's it. If you are minimalistic, you already can play with this terrain. For your first game, the demo game, or if you're not interested in painting, you just need the structure, that's it. You have nearly a full set of 11th edition terrain built. So what I will do next, in the next video, is okay, maybe not in the next video. I will edit this part and then I will decide. We will put diorama fix. It's just brown paste, sandy paste, all over the place. And then we will grab, where is it? Aquarelle earth for the crackle effects. And then, yes, for painting, I will just take this for example. I think about a lot of dark grayish tones, of course, green and brown and black washes, but I think I would like the archways, the windows, frames and things with some bronze tone, maybe something like this, weapons bronze, and then tone it down. Of course, this thing would be silver with a black, how do you call that, chimney. Is there anything else special? Yeah, maybe some metallic colors on the ends where it breaks. Something like that. But so painting is definitely another video. And okay, I saw there are some minutes left to my 30 minutes maximum. So we will make an example so you can understand what I did when we show the finished prep station and continue with painting in the next video. I nearly always use the Warhammer FX Earth texture from Vallejo. It's a little bit, yeah, you can make it by yourself, but I'm just lazy, and therefore you can see it's like a very thick cream with some sand in it. And yeah, I just will take a coffee stick. I bought like 500 of these in a box, or 5,000. It was a big box full of coffee sticks. Yeah, so I got something on my fingers, sorry. So what I will do is just, I will take a big pile of it and then just give it a good smear, like this. No need to be gentle. We need it everywhere. So like this, great. And you may think, so okay, Alex, what you're doing, it's so smooth. Desert isn't smooth. We will fix that in a minute. So jam like this. We need more. I love this paste. It's so great. You can paint it up very easy. I made sand out of it. I make wood, so forest bases with it. It's just in overall my favorite textured paste for everything. It just depends on which wash do you use, or maybe which color, and it's useful for nearly anything. I even once base coated a wall from my World War II bolt action buildings to make it my MDF building. So the MDF structure was more crispy, more like a real house. So then you don't have to be too careful here, because we're in the desert. There could be possible waves and sand banks in front of this ruin, and we want a smooth transition. So maybe a little bit less here, and then just like a little wave in front of it, so we don't have any gaps. Okay, and then before we skip a little part, I will show you what I would. I will just give it a coat on the edge so I don't have to paint the edge separate. We just can take the edge with the normal painting step, and therefore it's more immersive for playing on the table. That's my experience with that. If you have some other experience, just tell me in the comments. I'm always glad to learn something or get inspiration. Okay, so I will do this when we have a look at the finished product, and then I will call the video good for this week. Okay guys, so we got our smoothed out finish, and now I can hear you ask, Alex, it's still smooth, why are you doing this to us? We need some texture, and therefore you got nice little fingers, and then just dip on it like this. Trust me, it will look good. It will look good. Sorry, too many S. So, and then just stipple around with your finger. Don't clean it up. It doesn't matter. Just try to stip anywhere you want some. And then now I dipped like this, and now I just dip some places here to break it up. And there you have it. Texture. Like rocky desert. It's not the Sahara desert with a lot of sand. It's more like rocky, heated desert. Okay, that's it. We will do this with all our terrain. And off camera, I will build a little bit. I will prime anything in black, and then we will see us next time with the painting. I wish you all the best and have a good one. Goodbye.